structure that Joe's friend owns. What do you want? Buddy, I said I love you. Come, me. Twiggy! Here he is! Oh my gosh! We're gonna say hi! Can we get him to the bar? Hi! Let's go. Let's go. He's gonna let me in, bro. We got this. Did he get the okay from Keem is the question. Is this a setup? I can't believe you answered the message. You're the only one here? No way. For real? You don't mind if I'm streaming, do you? If I'm streaming?
Yeah, I knew you were streaming.
I'm so glad you came to say hi.
I didn't just come to say hi. I just came to get a video of your property.
Okay.
We're videoing each other now. Except
You came to get a video? You want to go to the bar and have a drink?
No, I can't drink. I had food poisoning.
Really?
I ate 5 McDoubles yesterday.
Come on. It's right down the road. I know a bunch of cool guys there.
Sign. Gotta get that real quick. But yeah.
I'm not on the property.
Technically not.
No.
Technically
No.
not. But you
so
are
you
on
kind
the
of should have
property.
invited me in before doing that. Come on, man. Don't be
I
so
don't know the
hostile.
code. I don't know the code.
You're stuck here and they didn't give you the code, so you can't leave?
Yeah, no, I'm waiting for my ride to the airport right now.
So come get a beer. They can pick you up at the bar down the road.
I can't. I'm not leaving the property.
Why not? Come on, bro. You're so small. You could fit through right here. You don't need to know the gate code. See? You're free. You're free. You're free. No, now you have to come with. Now you have to come with. I know. It's $100. Come on, man. Twiggy, you know you want to. You want to try on my bike? You want to try on my bike?
Nah, I'm good. I don't know how to ride a bike. Really, I don't.
You don't know how to ride a bike? You want me to teach you?
Nah.
There's a nice little road over there.
I know how to ride a motorcycle, but a bike, that's scary.
All right, you don't want to go to the bar. You want to give me a tour?
I can't.
Why not? You can have guests. You're the only one here. You're the only one here.
It's not my property, though.
It's not Keem's property. You're here from the lessee. Come on, let me get a little tour. I'll leave. I
can't give the tour, you know. Unfortunately, I have a specific duty.
For the content.
It would, you know.
It'd be funny. Come on, what are you doing? What are you scared of Keemstar?
If I was scared of Keemstar, you know, would I have done this?
Gotten a mohawk?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I thought he made you do that.
No, it was still my, you know, own choice.
Twiggy, come on. I've been. Your employee has slandered me. He's dragged me across the coals. He got my YouTube channel taken down. You won't just come have a beer?
I don't drink.
Okay, a Sprite, a soda.
So carbonation's actually bad for the lining of your stomach, so I have to avoid that, you know, at all costs. I'm all about health and fitness. That's why I'm built the way that I am.
Well, I know you've been doing a lot of streaming, but oh come on, I'm not good enough to squeeze here through here. But I could hop that fence. You could just give a 5-minute tour, then I'll leave. I'll leave you alone. You're not gonna get in trouble.
Good idea.
You're not gonna get in trouble. What are you gonna do? You go call the cops on yourself?
No,
I can be here if you invite me
I don't
in.
even have cell service. I can't call. Oh, there we go.
You called the cops on me?
I did it.
Hello. How are you doing? What's up?
How you doing today, sir? Doing good. That's good to hear. Are you the one that called? I am not, but I know why they called. Okay. And it's because we were doing a live event here, and they drove all the way from where?
I biked from the cemetery down the road over here.
The cemetery. I just saw your dad drive by, but they've been basically stalking the event, trying to find any way to break in.
That's not true. He invited me to come see him.
There was no invite to the.
Yeah, he just DM'd me and said, "Where are you at?"
Yeah,
to meet up with me.
So
I asked him out for a beer. He said, "Yeah, where are you at?" He just invited me here. He's like trying to trap me, dude. I came here. I came to the gate. I told him I'd wait for him at the gate. He said, yeah.
Are you a manager here?
No. So I'm just the guest.
Okay.
The person who rented out the property, he left this morning, so we're leaving tomorrow. So we're just waiting for everybody else to, get their stuff packed up and ready to go.
Okay.
But we do not want anybody on the property.
Right.
I wasn't gonna go in unless he asked me in.
Is a representative of the owner or the person that is leasing the property?
Yeah, I can go find somebody that shouldn't be a problem. It'll take a little. It's a big property, and I don't have a way to, move around other than my little legs. But if you don't mind sticking around, I'll be right back for you. Give me 1 minute.
Oh, I'm gonna go.
Are you leaving?
I'm gonna go bike down the road. Pretty sure that's legal. He invited me here. They've been trying to trap me here. It's not worth your time. I used to work for that guy's boss. They've been telling me to come here and then calling the cops on me. Okay, that's what's been going on. I'm gonna leave now. Yeah, they had domestic violence and stuff. They said it would be legendary if I showed up. Then I showed up, they called the cops. I'm sorry to cause you guys problems. It's not your fault. But he literally sent me a text saying, hey, where you at? Let's meet up. And then I came to this gate and he was talking to me. And then, they set you guys up like this. I'm sorry, I've been in the town. I've been exploring the town. They did this to me twice now, so I'm gonna go, but...
Just a word of caution.
Yeah.
You can't block their driveway or be on their property if they don't want you, unless you're just like approaching the gate to talk to somebody. Just like you were.
Okay, that's fine by me.
If you are on the other side of these power lines, we're going to stay right away, which is not technically their property.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Make sure their driveway's not blocked.
Sorry to bother you. I didn't know he was setting me up like that, but it's ridiculous, honestly. I would have left if he asked me, but whatever. I'm sorry. I apologize for your time. You have a nice day, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yo, the cop was helping. He said, yo, that's where you gotta go, bro. I'm okay, yeah, sorry. Ow, fuck. What a fucking bunch of pussies. What a bunch of pussies. Jesus Christ. Well, you got your content. I'm going back to the cemetery. I got a strawberry. What a fucking asshole. You're all a bunch of assholes. I'm real glad I did that the way I did that. Because I was leaving. And he DM'd me and said, hey, where you at? And I said, okay, I'll come meet you. What a pussy. What a pussy. Even the cop thought you were a bitch ass nigga. He thought you were a bitch ass. He told me exactly where I could go. It's public property. You a bitch ass pussy. Fucking liars. Fucking invite me to your house and then call the cops. What a fucking pussy. What an F-slur. Fuck you, Twiggy. May you rot in hell. Along with your boss, Daniel Keem. All you fucking losers. May you rot in hell where you belong. Even the cop didn't like you, buddy. He didn't fucking buy your bullshit. Little girl on a bike. Girl on a bike. Coming to meet you. And you call the cops? What a bitch ass nigga. I swear to God. I swear to God. Look at my knee, bro. That shit is fucking... Woo! It's okay. Go through the pain. Thank you for the gifted subs, Kiyokashi. Oh. Bitch ass niggas, all of you. All of y'all bitch ass. All of y'all bitch ass. Here's my dad. What a bunch of pussies. That's what I sacrificed for you people. That's what I sacrificed for you. Yeah. Did you see the cop though?
I didn't.
No, the cop was fucking on my side. I explained the situation to him. I'm like, I'm sorry for wasting your time. He told me to come here. And he sets me up for this.
I saw you say that.
And then
He invited you to the gate to call the cops.
and then
What the fuck, nigga?
the cop goes, well, just a word of warning. If you're in front of the gate blocking, you can't be there. But once you're past those little white lines, once you're outside of the fucking
I think
assholes.
they've looked up King's way of
He said they
a dozen times. Camp out here.
yeah.
Bitch. To get his channel.
Car, a red car, that's Boogie. All right.
Knew that he's the only.
Buddy. All right. Stop. Here. Let me make sure it's loaded.
You know.
Hey, Steven, how are you? Want to tell my daughter what we said to her on stream, Steven? You want to do that? You want to, yeah, turn around, be a big boy. Tell her in front of the officer what you said about her. Be a big boy, be a tough guy. Because you're a tough guy, right? You threatened to assault her sexually, if you ever saw her. Where's the big, oh, you want me to show the officer the clip?
You have a hate for her isn't sexual.
Hey, Twiggy, why'd you ask my daughter to meet you out here?
I asked her what part of the property she was on, so I knew.
No. You said, where are you at? Meet me at the gate. Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
I said I was at the gate. Let's go have a beer. You said, yeah, where are you at? And then you called the cops on me. You're a pussy.
Don't lie, Grace. Don't. Why are you doing that? Why did you do that? Why do you involve police? No one stepped onto your property, onto this property. Why? Why? Why did you do that? Why are you involving law enforcement on a social matter? Why? Why? Do you think law enforcement is a prop for you? Do you? Do you? Because I'm going to show them exactly how you tried to use them as a prop, lying about a crime committed on this property. So tell your boss. We've got the clip. there was a domestic violence incident which took place here and was investigated by 2 of your officers. Later on, there was a stream in which the lessee of this property, Daniel Keem, admitted to lying to the officers about the incident, telling them it was all a YouTube skit when it wasn't, and claiming that the reason you let him go is because you're such big fans of him, because he's such a big celebrity, who I'm sure you've never heard of. But I'll play you the clip.
Hold on a second.
People wanted us to call the cops, and people watching did call the cops, right?
Mm-hmm.
I talked to him and de-escalated that situation as well. But it's like, dude, I can't. I could press charges, but I'm not going to.
Right. Didn't one of the cops know you? Like,
yeah.
Oh, is that? Did they really?
Yeah.
That's cool as shit.
Dude, I told him, I'm like, dude, we're YouTubers. Everything is fake. Nothing is real.
Yeah.
We're doing a skit. And the first cop that I was talking to was giving me a little bit of a hard time. The second cop gets out and he's just smiling ear to ear.
Why did you
just saw Keemstar in real life.
Yeah.
And
for one time in our life, we really wish that was fucking true. We had to then lie about it. Yeah, that was terrible.
And I just told him, I was like, look, a little skit we were doing, a little scuffle. He goes, what's on your neck? I go, oh, he was pushing me. He's got a...
That's the clip.
Okay. I'm just saying, you do what you want. It seems to me like there's just a flagrant disrespect for law enforcement here. We have never called. We have never trespassed. And I just thought you'd know.
Disrespecting law enforcement is kind of our norm.
I guess so. But, just to give a little bit of context here.
They are renting the property for the time being. They don't want y'all here. We're trying to get hold of the property owner right now.
We've never been here. We've
Never been here. Except for him telling me to meet him here.
We've never been here. Show everything.
Yeah, look. I came over, guy. I said I was at the front of the gate. Let's just go. We showed them to be pussies. Let's just go.
We're not being detained, right?
Not the time, no.
Okay.
All right. We showed them. We showed what they're up to. How you doing? Absolutely fucking epic. Fuck you, pussies. Fucking pussies.
I thought the cop was going to tell me to shut up.
No, he didn't tell you shit. Fucking pussies.
Well, there you have it.
Boogie's
folks.
a big, fat, spineless pussy. Look at him. Did you see that big, fat pussy? I apologize for calling Twiggy a pussy. I shouldn't have escalated, but... Boogie too shook to even speak. Alright, there you go. There's your fucking... Way back, I was like, alright, well, I tried. I DM'd Twiggy. I saw him in there. And then... Oh, okay. He actually wants to meet up. He wants to break out of the cult. Let's fucking go. Let's go. So I come back and that pussy ass, it wasn't even him who called the cops. It was probably Keem. Keem's furiously watching in his Chevy Silverado. Oh no, what's going on, Twiggy? Update me.